Hey guys, Archie Luxury on the Archie Luxury live stream. Today we're here with Bateman and we are talking watches. We're talking watches. We're talking interesting stuff. Firstly, how are you, Mr. Bateman?
I am good, thank you, Archie. It's very cold this morning here. How about you? How are you over there?
It's 17 degrees. How cold is it
17
in New Zealand?
degrees.
Let's put that. It's Celsius, guys, not Fahrenheit. Celsius.
It's
What? How
six,
many?
6 here.
6. Fuck, that's cold. That is very cold. Oh shit.
It was about 2 or 3 degrees in the early morning. It was very, very cold. You right?
Yep. I'll just be 1 minute. I just cover me for a minute. I'll just be 1 minute.
No
Cover
worries. Hope things okay with you. How is everyone doing in the chat? I hope we are well. I hope you're ready to talk some watches. Talk reggae. 43 Celsius in Las Vegas. Fuck me. Are you serious? Holy fuck, it is too. Low humidity, it looks like. So it'll be quite a dry heat. But fuck, I can imagine that's hot, man. I hope you've got working AC or a heat pump, whatever it is. You know, keep cool inside. Keep cool inside. That's my advice. What else? I'm interested to hear what you guys have as your sort of grails, because I mean everyone's got sort of different trajectories of life, you know. We're all in sort of different places, and I guess for some, like a grail is like a complete dream watch that maybe you may or may not be able to afford, or you can afford sometime in the near future, in the next few years or so. You're waiting to get the call from the AD maybe on a Le Mans Daytona or something like that. I know there's at least one person in here in the Archieverse that has the Le Mans Daytona. At least one. We got Esoteric in the chat. Hello, Esoteric. Archie still has not figured out how to pronounce your name, but I'm sure in time maybe he'll get there. Hey, we got a super chat from Memovox. 100 DKK. Thank you, Memovox. It's very kind. MC85 with the GMT Meteorite Pepsi. Yeah, that'll be absolutely sick. Absolutely sick. I tell you what, I do like those blue.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
You're all good. Hey, we got a super chat from Memovox right off the rip.
Memovox 100 DKK. Thank you.
How's everything with you? Hope you're all right. That's 15 US dollars. It's very generous.
That's very generous. Thank you. How it is there. I got to tell you guys, please. I got some messages and that there. Guys, this is our content. I don't want other people to use it. Okay? I don't want other people to use the content and make fun and poke and nag. If you're going to use the content, I'm going to put a complaint in. Okay? Certain people, parents are doctors and they're living in a $4 million house. Why do I need to subsidize their lifestyle? Because they want to. And they call me a bully because I stand up for myself. They're the biggest fucking bullies there is. And let me just tell you, if Curly's watching, I'll do the same to you, Curly. You use my content, I'll put a fucking copyright strike in ASAP. Okay? That is the way the business works. And I tell you, this YouTube business, if it's fucked, I'll finish. Okay? If it doesn't, if it's no longer profitable, I'll fucking leave this business. Okay? If it's no longer any good, I'll leave this shitty business. You know, I try my best to bring decent stuff out, and nobody appreciates anything. It's fucking hard constantly being barraged and attacked all the fucking time. Attacked. Well, they're stealing my content. Why should I allow that to happen? I want to have fun on the shows. Talk. If the thing is fucked, it's fucked. It's over. Okay. If the business is fucked, the business is fucked. No point me wasting my time here for miserable cunts.
Hmm.
And I mean, also, with the matter of keys, who the fuck needs keys if you aren't? Who the fuck needs keys if you aren't fucking doing streams with me? Bateman's got keys. Lux has got keys. Doc has keys. I have keys. Goldberg. Tommy doesn't need keys. I'll take that away. He doesn't fucking run any shows. Why does he need keys?
How's he getting them?
I've just taken them. Oh, he doesn't need keys. He doesn't run any streams. They cost me $10 a month. $10 a month. If you're not running streams, what do you need these fucking keys for? I don't understand
someone's
this
giving
shit.
him the keys, you know?
It's just ridiculous. They don't need keys. I mean, seriously, the business is fucked. I'll do something else. You know? Just constant attacks. And I mean, I tell you this now. Don't worry. Curly does listen to copyright strikes and attacks. Lux put a complaint in for the AI videos, and Curly doesn't use his face image anymore. And Bateman, they're trying to get you to show your face. That's so they can make AI make fun of you even more.
I know. I'm not falling for that shit.
They're not even.
Well, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's coming from a grown man in his 60s, you know, just using this AI shit. That's pretty sad, honestly.
And he came on my show. He comes on my show to complain about the strike as if he gives a fuck about Watch Nick. He's scared about his own pathetic show.
He's still making AI of Watch Nick. Yeah, he's pretending to care. Exactly. He doesn't fucking care.
I mean, he only complains because he's scared I could do the same to his. Well, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I mean, I don't mind people use a little bit of my content. I've always supported that. But when they just blatantly steal the whole show and bag me out, Archie this, Archie's fucked. What's happening here? You know what? Fuck off.
That's right. Hey, there's a comment by MC85 here I just want to quickly address. He's asking what the new Le Mans is, white gold or yellow gold. There's those two, and there's the off-catalog rose gold. There's two of them. So there's three different models there. There's the off-catalog rose gold, and you've got white gold and yellow gold. There you go.
The off-catalog rose gold. Fuck me dead. How the fuck would you get that, man?
Yes, I'll try and find a photo of it. I'll try and find a photo. $500,000 Kiwi dollars. That's crazy money. Let me just convert this to US dollars.
Fuck me dead.
There you go, MC85.
I never even seen this shit.
Yeah, I've only seen it a few times. This one, Saad didn't show me about. Unlike most of them, he's got all the hidden gems he seems to dig up. Here we got a super chat.
MT85, $5. My AD said go for Platona he would get me the next one. The John Mayer and Le Mans was off the table.
Ooh, the new. So he's talking about the new Platona. I don't know if you want to go for the.
I tell you
The-
honestly, if I had a choice of those three watches, Platona, one of the three, John Mayer or the Le Mans, I think the Platona would definitely be the one. Platinum Daytona, fucking hell, what
This is
a
beautiful. Now I don't know if he wants the baguette dial or the loomed indices, but I'm just assuming it's going to be the loomed indices. I'm not sure. I actually really like the previous generation of the Platinum Daytona. They
how
made
much.
those look
I want to ask
beautiful.
MT85, how much shit exactly do you buy to have this relationship? What do you need to do to get
he
this
wants
stuff?
loomed. Okay, so yeah, this is the one for him then. Now this is crazy, and they've also got the exhibition case back. You get to see that. You get to see that workhorse movement. I think this is the new 4131. Beautiful dial. And of course, it's platinum. It's a heavy hitter.
It's beyond beautiful. Let me ask you, today's topic is, what is your realistic grail? Now, the reason I say this is, let me explain it to you. There are grails like our good friend CB. He's got the Resonance FP Jaune. He's got MT85, $5, 15-year relationship, same AD, jewelry for girlfriend, watches, etc. MT85, you don't have to super chat, but how much do you reckon you've spent over those 15 years?
I'll keep an eye out and bring it up when he does.
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on that. Esther X, man, I appreciate your support. Esoteric, I appreciate
Oh, there you go.
your support, but man, you got to understand, these guys are punching at the bit, always having a go at me. What can I do? They're always chomping at the bit, trying to attack me. It's pretty nasty stuff.
It's not
Let
easy.
me ask you something. When we're talking about realistic grail, okay, so this is something that it's achievable. I mean, let's be honest. I'll be honest with you. I don't think a Platona is achievable for me.
No, I'm going to say the same for me as well. When I think of Grail,
I think a panda could be achievable. A panda
Yep.
Daytona, that could happen.
I think the Grail depends on your current your trajectory of life. Would you agree with that, or?
Oh, definitely. So say that again. Say that comment again.
So, like, your trajectory of where you're going in your life, like what kind of funds you think you'll amass during your time.
I was told, like with MT85, he's probably spent several $1 million, probably $2 million to get on that. I mean, normal person, if you're not running a business, to buy $2 million worth of watches or jewelry, fuck, I can't do that. Could you do that?
No, God, no.
I mean, fuck.
Should we drop a link
Can I tell
in
you
the chat?
something interesting? I got a friend of mine who's had 1, 2, 3, 4 Maseratis, right?
300K plus.
3. That's not a lot. You can get a Platona at 300. What? That's over 15 years. That's not much, really, is it? 15 years.
Hmm.
Fuck me dead. See, that's unattainable. Patek Philippe Grand Complication. So what is this? This is a...
You've got a 1/10 of a second. It's platinum.
Yeah. So that means that second hand goes really fast around, doesn't it?
That's right. So this is someone's grail.
Fuck me dead. I got to be honest. MT says it's about the relationship, Archie. I got the titanium Yachtmaster as a walk-in. They like me. See, I don't have 300,000 to spend. I think you'd have to spend more. Nice Breguet numerals. Yes, they're Breguet numerals. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, so that's 300,000 over 15 years. I mean,
I think you'd have to spend a lot more than that. So that's not much, that really.
Should we drop the link in the chat?
Sorry.
Drop a link in the chat, or?
Yes, please do. Please
go.
do.
Hey, we've got a member chat from Madman.
Madman. Shout out to all members, especially Gold and Platinum. They help keep Archie full-time on YouTube. Breguet membership are the lowest form of membership on this channel. Is that not somewhat ironic? That's because Bear did it. Bear did that. Bear.
He set it up for you.
Bear did that. And I got to be honest with you. I got to be honest with you. That is fucking amazing stuff. That Patek, my God, I've just, I tell you honestly, I think we were talking last night on this morning for Americans. We were talking about the 5396. That's a grail.
That's a beautiful watch. That's probably my favorite Patek.
See, this is $1 million. That's $1 million US. That's totally unobtainable.
It's ridiculous, right?
But a 5396. That is. We got super chat, little Dave, $5. I just got off the phone with everyone in the Archieverse, and they all said the same thing. The narc is an arsehole. Chingao! Thank you, little Dave. Now, look at that. That's 30,000 US. That's no box, no papers. Okay. We've got a super chat. Esoteric, $10. Thank you, Esoteric. Thanks for what you do. You had a great stream with young Brando yesterday. It was a good showing for you to extend. He's a great guy. I never had a fight with him. He's a lovely guy. The problem is he's a little bit on the dry side. Okay, he's a little bit dry. And I tried to tell him it wasn't the best for business, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Esoteric, thank you so much there, man. I had a good fun. And that's what I like with Bateman, is having the talk about the hobby and the watches. We've got another super chat. Sir Premium, new member. Sir Premium became a YouTube member.
I'm just having some drama with this buyer for my Seiko. I don't know what the fuck
Oh,
he's.
what the fuck's going on? What happened now?
Oh, he's wanting me to provide my fucking ID, even though Oh, that's
I don't like giving. Yeah, don't worry about that.
Yeah, so he agreed to pay me via a bank transfer, and now he's saying he wants to see my ID as well. It's like, mate, I don't know why I'm
This
jumping
could be
through
a
these extra
scam,
hoops.
you know, an identity scam. This is how they get this stuff.
It could be, and so I'm just going to say to him, look, I'm happy to meet up with
I
you.
would say, look, can I have your phone number? I'm happy to show you ID, but I want to, because of identity theft, I want to call you just to make sure. That's what I would do. I would always. I don't understand when you're selling things. I always find a phone call can really help. You can work out whether they're trustworthy or not.
Yes. I honestly just want to fuck him off, to be honest, because I mean he was already trying to lowball me, and I'd already set like a pretty fair price for.
But that's
for
what I
this
would
watch.
say. I had somebody who asked me for a receipt. I was selling the ladies' show pad. They said, "Oh, hey, do you have a receipt?" I said, "Yeah," because I got it from a good dealer in Melbourne, and I got to be honest with you. Should we deal with this dick or just get rid of him?
Up to you.
I'll just get him on for a minute. Hey, HR, how can I help you?
Hey Paul, why'd you keep? It's Watchnik here. Why'd you keep copyright striking me?
Hey, as I said at the start of the show, I'm not here to provide cannon fodder for other channels. If you steal my stuff, I'm going to put strikes in. I've told them, don't use my stuff. Curly or you, Watchnik, they're not allowed to use my shit.
But Archie, how am I going to pay for my overground pool?
Hey, it's not my problem.
Come on, Paul, don't be like that, man.
Okay.
I gotta pay for the pool. I haven't got access to the trust fund yet. I need money from your punters. Come on, Paul.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, don't be like that. Come on, share some of the super chats, Paul.
Okay, thank you. That was funny
Share
enough.
'em.
Thank you. MT85, $2. Ship it to the US. I need a shitter, Bateman. You'll send it to America, wouldn't you?
I'd consider it, but I don't know if it's really worth it. You know, considering all the shipping fees and shit like that.
I know. I hate selling overseas.
Like, I'd rather not. You know, I'd rather just keep it local.
I had somebody who wanted to buy my Zenith, and the problem is they pay by PayPal. If anything goes wrong, they'll just revoke. They'll just pull the funds. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And MT85, I got to tell you, I feel the same way, Bateman. Look, you know, I had somebody. I think I would say
MT85. Sorry, Archie.
I would say to the guy, "I'm happy to show you ID." Is he local to you, or how far away is he?
I've never seen or heard of him before. There's no location listed. I've got no fucking idea. I've told him, because this is on like a group.
What I would say is, I'm happy to show you my ID. However, I would feel comfortable doing this after a phone call. How's that?
That's a good idea.
And my number is blah 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 blah. Then you can see, you can gauge what it is. Like if he's just a time waster, he will just ignore it and it'll be the end of it, right?
Well, I mean, I'm already sort of getting that idea because I mean, he did say he was up in Auckland, but he was like, "Oh, I might be down there next week or so. I can't decide if I want to do a bank transfer or I'll be down there." And so he's made up all this shit, man. I'm honestly just sick of him at this point. Hey, we've got
Yes.
Mark Goldberg, the gold trainer, the dog trainer.
Batman. Batman.
Gold dog trainer, how are you?
Gentlemen, I'm fine. I'm wearing the Tudor tampon and sipping a red Negroni, so it's perfect timing for me to join you. Howdy.
Living the life, living the dream.
I would say I'm semi-retired because my work is so enjoyable that I don't find it to be work. How about you guys? Batman, are you finding your work here to be satisfying, rewarding, fulfilling?
It's fun. I really enjoy it. You know, you get to do something you're passionate about. So
yeah, what's that? Keeping the Minotaur in his corral, or like what's the what's the satisfaction?
I got to tell you,
are you becoming the new Clive?
It's not enjoyable, Mark. Sometimes you know
you have to deal with these punters, don't you?
Yes, they're vicious.
Vinyl, vicious. You know what? We'll talk about this a little later. I don't mean to interrupt your flow here, but I sold a watch. I know you're going to want to know all about it. We'll talk about it later. But right now, Super Chat.
Mac Lobster, $2. AC3 is right. The Seiko verse is for losers. You know what I found so annoying? I had a guy who said $850. And I said, look, I want $900. Normally, you'd have a bit of banter and you'd come to a deal. He goes, oh, I have to think about that. It's like lousy $50 is such a make or break thing.
I feel like McLobster is coming hard and high for Batman here because aren't you a psychopath, Batman?
I do love my Seikos, but I do happily own it that they are shitters, you know. So
and what makes them shitters? What?
I don't agree with you. I would say, to be totally honest with you, Bateman.
Here we go. When
you're talking about a 2000 Kiwi or Aussie retail watch, especially Seiko. I wouldn't use the word shitter. They are lower cost, right? What I think shitter is, that's watches that are not worth servicing. Okay?
Timex.
Like, it's disposable. Okay? Whereas if a watch is worth servicing, you wouldn't really call it a shitter. Does that make sense?
You don't even need when do you ever need to service a Seiko? They never break.
That's right.
Well, the thing is, that Mass 62, I got to be honest with you, that is a fucking beautiful watch. Okay?
Batman.
Yeah, I mean, with mine, it's keeping time like nearly within cost, so I'm pretty happy with it. I wish it had grown on me, but I just don't like it. I only wear the Marine Master, you know. So
would you be willing to hit it with a hammer live on camera for a super chat?
That's $1,000 watch, Mark.
How about $1,000 super chat?
No, because I get the money and Google takes a percent, so there's not much.
You're not supposed to tell them that. By the way, remember when I used to, Batman, in my country, men are men, sheep are nervous, and we are allowed to own guns.
Quickly, here's a super chat. Sorry, here's a comment from Esoteric. I once walked away from a lowballer, told him, this one's not for you. There might be one out there, but this one isn't it.
Oh,
under his skin.
I have to tell you my favorite lowballer dog training story.
Yes.
But, before we get there.
Please do. Before
we get there, Batman, I used to shoot watches. I would take them out. There's like a bunch of videos on my channel of me.
I believe that. Yeah.
Literally shooting the. People would send me their shitters. And I had to stop when I was like flooded. I would go to my post office box, and every day there'd be like another shitter to shoot.
That's right.
Ammo got, shoot. You know what? We should. I'll send you a link. We can look at one of them later if you want. So, okay, first, let me set the scene on the dog training lowballer guy. He was unreasonable. He was nasty. And I said something I shouldn't have said. I'm not proud of what I did. So I cannot stand by my comment, but he was aggressive. He was mean. He was nasty. And I gave him the price for, the program that he was asking about. and he started to, which was, by the way, about $3,500. And he started to scream at me. I mean, I've had people, you know, argue with me, but this guy like lost his shit, and he's screaming at me on the phone. And what he was screaming was, "I make $900 an hour." So I was trying to tell him, well, then, you know, this should not be a big expenditure for you. This is like, you know, 3.1 hours worth of work. But I couldn't get a word in because he's just screaming at me. And then he starts screaming, I make $900 an hour. And then he starts screaming at me, "I would rather shoot the dog," you know, which is terrible, but that's what he's yelling. "I would rather shoot the dog than give you that kind of money. I would rather shoot the dog." And I couldn't get a word in edgewise because he was just so out of his mind. So I just sat there and waited till he had to take a breath. And then when he shut up, I said, "Well, if I were you, I would use a 22 because it's the cheapest ammo."
Jeez.
And he didn't know what to say. That actually shut him up. So I was able to hang up the phone.
And there you go.
Yeah, not my proudest moment, but it was
No,
fun.
but Mark, the problem is he's just being a dickhead. So what happened then, Marky?
Well, nothing. I hung up. I just proved that I could be a bigger dickhead. You want to be a dick? Let's go.
I've got an update for you guys because I actually replied like already. I told him because I mean he lives like maybe an hour and a half away from me, so I'll be happy to like do a meet halfway.
You told him that he was going to have to
I
buy
said
dinner before the date.
Here's what I told him. I said, "Look, I'm happy to meet in person if that's more preferable to you, but I'm not providing my ID. And it seems you were happy to do a bank transfer previously." And so he says, "Okay, 100% understand. Totally get you not wanting to send ID, as mentioned. Have been scammed before." This is what he says. He's been scammed before. And so he's asking me to share my employer details or anything. So he's flopped on the details. Oh, sorry, he's flopped on the ID and he wants employer details.
Yeah, what
now.
a cunt. Listen, tell him you'll be happy to meet him at the local police station and exchange details. I'm not kidding. That's what we do here.
No, I tell you.
Well,
honestly,
I mean, it's a bank transfer, right?
For starters, there's no way in the world I want a private deal to involve my place of work. Could you imagine if it goes to shit, they're going to ring your boss. "This guy sold me this. Where did you get my details?" "Oh, he gave me your..." I would never, ever, ever share bank
Well, you
details.
know what?
I remember one time I was selling something and the guy said, "Oh, just give it to your dad. Your dad I'll pick it up from your dad." I said, "I don't want my fucking father involved in things I'm selling." I said, "That's one way to just burn friendship and relationships."
Batman, can you imagine Archie sharing his employment details? How would that go?
Yeah.
He'd be like, humming.
You just tell him you're self-employed.
That's
We got a super chat from MT85.
super chat.
MT85, $2. It's a fucking Seiko, not a Platona. What the fuck? Well, it's still $1,000. I'd go back to him and say, "I'm self-employed. Here's my phone number. Perhaps you'll feel more comfortable after talking to me."
I mean, if you can't find $1,000 between the cushions of your couch in loose change, then you have no business trying to buy my watch, sir. That's all I've got to say about it. I took a wire transfer for the watch that I sold. No problem. Gave my bank details.
I guess he just wants peace of mind, but I'll ask him for a phone number and have a chat with them. We'll do that later.
Why don't you exchange dick pics? And
honestly, I really just want to fuck him off and find another buyer because this is just a complete waste of my time.
I recommend dick pics. That usually works for me. You get to know a guy. No, just me. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's sorry,
just me.
Goldberg. This is actually. I'm just going to leave that because it's distracting.
Are you
me.
anywhere near Auckland?
Yes.
Well, then just meet him at a bar called Flesh.
Oh God, no, thank you.
There we have it.
There we have it.
We do. We have it. Okay. So sorry I interrupted. What is this shitter on the screen here?
This is the 5396. This is a Grail shitter.
Well, everybody likes a Grail shitter. So how many times has Archie said Breguet so far today there, Batman?
At least once or twice.
Has
He mentioned
As he showed the picture of like the three of them.
No, he mentioned it when he was setting up the membership, the YouTube membership levels. You know how one of the levels is Brege, set up by Bear.
But that's a level.
The Bear.
It's a level or it's a mistake.
I don't know.
Let's see.
I don't know.
Let's take a quick look at Archie. What's he doing?
I'm just responding to my time wasted. They said, "Can they show me the receipt? Do you have a receipt for the show part I'm selling?" I said, "Watch was purchased from European Watch Gallery in Melbourne. I have the receipt, but I don't want to post. But I don't want to post. I have the receipt, but I don't want to post unless you are a serious buyer."
I see. Is this the loose diamonds? The Chopard loose diamonds?
Yeah, that's the one there.
Oh shit! You're selling the wife's watch right out from under her. How does she feel about that? Next thing you know, you'll be taking the Audi.
Yeah, no, that's exactly it. I'm times are a bit tough. Okay,
No, I know.
times are not so easy.
You're quite a touch typist there.
Sorry, yes, I've actually been told. So I've been told. I apologize if it's too loud.
No, it's perfectly okay. We like to.
We were listening to you fuck off the guy with the
Employer details, Archie Luxury 7072@gmail.com. Easy. There you go. I'll vouch for you, Bateman.
Ooh, I don't know if that helps him. We do have a good comment. We do have a good comment here. You do know you're live, right?
Yeah.
Listen, guys, the way this works, for those of you who are like maybe new here, is Archie does whatever he wants. Batman is currently the bear, which means he's, play by play. I'm color. Batman tries to keep Archie focused. It doesn't work, and here we are. Actually, that's exactly too focused either. He's conducting personal business during show.
Hey,
done. No more distractions. Sorry.
Mr. Dog Trainer, you told us you sold a watch. What was it, please?
I did. Well, you know my collection.
What did you sell?
I don't know. Let's talk about it.
I don't think you even know your collection.
Gold sub.
Fair point. Well, I'm going to say no. I did not sell the gold sub. You told me not to. And to be honest with you, I think I have fallen back in love with that gold. I don't wear it a whole lot. That's true. But it's such an amazing piece. It's such a giant chunk of gold.
It is.
And you know what? The price of gold, with all the tariffs and all the crazy in world economics, gold has leapt. Like, do you know we have tariffs on gold imports in this country now? We have a 39% tariff, 39% on Switzerland, who imports a lot of gold into this country. So gold prices have skyrocketed, and this is a huge piece of gold.
The funny thing is, it doesn't translate. Okay, for starters, let me say a couple things.
Yes.
The 39% tariff is on the wholesale cost. It's not on the retail price.
That's correct.
The other thing is that has not translated to increases in the secondary market. Prices.
Well, it all just happened. I mean, listen, those tariffs hit day before yesterday. It was very, very new. Very, very.
But what's happening is the watch market's very tough at the moment. Would you agree with that?
I mean, well, define tough. What does that mean? What do you mean it's tough?
Shortage of buyers.
Not so much in America, and for popular brands. No, there's buyers.
MT85, $2. You have stickers on it. Why don't you wear it?
Resale.
I never understood the safe queen concept, especially when it's not like, you know.
Yeah, they're made to be worn.
Yeah.
Fuck. Enjoy them.
Fike me dead.
Fike me dead, exactly.
Well, okay, so no, I didn't look. Well, okay, tariffs. So let's say, I don't know, a $12,000 Submariner comes into America and its wholesale value is what? Like, I don't know, $8,000? Does that sound about right, percentage wise?
Yep.
So now we're looking at 39. Call it 40% to make it easier on 8,000.
Okay, so let a $12,000 Submariner. That's retail price.
Yes,
right?
but wholesale it was.
The wholesale would be half.
No, well, no.
The retail margin on Rolex is 45%.
Is not getting 50% on a Rolex. I think they're getting closer to 35, 40%.
45. No, it's been confirmed.
All right.
45. Because don't forget, the Rolex ADs, they need to do a certain amount of advertising.
Yeah,
they
true.
need to have
True.
the store looking a certain way.
All true. Okay, so look, let's take that $12,000 Submariner and say it comes into this country at $6,000.
They're not going to keep having their 5,000?
No, they're not. What's
Sorry, it's a joke. It's a joke!
Right? Well, what's 40% of $6,000? 10% is 600 times, so it's $2,400. So that $600, they got to pay $2,400 tax. So now we have $8,400. So if they want to maintain their margin, they're going to have to double it. That means that $12,000 Submariner becomes $15,000, $16,000. It's huge. It's enormous. So it's an awful lot of tariff. I checked Rolex and Omega both today earlier, and neither of them had raised prices yet, but you know it's going to happen.
The interesting thing is they actually what they've done is some of the agreements, a very interesting thing, BMW in America, they made a special song and dance and said, we're going to wear the tariffs ourselves. Yeah, but what that means is the wriggle room you'd normally have when you were buying one
it's gone
has evaporated. You know what I'm saying? So,
so
there's more than one way to skin a cat.
Well, that's
you know what
true.
I mean?
Yeah, I do. And it's clever of them, those bastards. But
it makes people think, shit, I better buy one now because the prices are going up.
That's also true. However, I want to say on the EU, including Germany, it's only 15%. It's more than triple that on Switzerland. Super chat.
MT85, $5. Each time I go to my AD, there is 30 to 50 people inquiring. I don't think people will care.
Well, here's what the ADs think. They agree with MT on this one, on steel pieces. What the ADs are, I would say, not necessarily worried but concerned about is gold pieces, precious metal, which is going to really skyrocket, and mid-tier, right? So the Rolex buyer who was going to pay 12 for a Submariner, is he going to pay 15? Yeah, probably he is, without thinking about it. But if the $38,000 gold sub goes up to $43,000, $44,000, who's going to buy it? And they already had a surplus of those, so that's a bit of a concern. But what I think they're really worried about is the Tissot buyer, where that $2,000 watch is now a $3,500 or a $3,000 watch. I think that's what they're really worried about. Because that buyer is price sensitive. The Longines buyer.
The Longines buyer is very
even
sensitive.
Omega. You know what's a Seaman Master right now? Like around $7,000 ish.
Depending on it, yeah. I mean, if you get an older one.
No, the new 300 on Batman. Let's look it up. Go to OmegaWatches.com. Let's take a look. And
that's going to bring up the Aussie prices. Which one do you want to see?
Merca, Merca.
I don't know how to set it to American.
That's all right. We'll translate.
We'll figure it out. Which one do we want to see? Anyone in particular?
Yeah, the Seaman Master 300, which is the standard.
Yeah, I know this
on the 5-link bracelet.
There's so many variants, Mark.
Yeah, on the 5-link bracelet, it comes in a variety of ways. It comes on mesh, rubber, but let's look at it on the 5-link metallic. That's it. Now, how much is that sucker?
10,500 Australian dollars.
Alexa, how much is 10,500 Australian dollars?
7,000.
10,500 Australian dollars is 6,850 US dollars.
68.50.
Mm.
So,
And you can get them way below that, right?
well, not the AD used.
No, I mean like secondary market.
Well, I don't, we'd have to go to Chrono and look, but probably true.
All right, let's pull
Probably
it up.
true. But what I'm saying is, let's call that $7,000. That could very easily be going up from $7,000 to, I don't know, $8,500, $9,000. And I think your Omega buyer is a little more price sensitive than your Rolex buyer. And if secondary prices go up, you know who's going to be celebrating? This guy. I'm going to be happy.
See, this is 4,000 US dollars right here.
Yeah, that has to go up. It's too cheap.
Mark, the suspense is killing me. What did you sell?
Well, you haven't guessed it yet.
It's a Rolex. Can
Let's
you give
keep-
me some clues? Rolex?
Yes.
Fuck.
So we're playing 20 questions. Yes, it was. Now you should stop guessing models and start guessing other generalized questions that will get you a little closer.
Steel?
Yes. I only have one gold and two two-tone. So that
That's
lets
what I was
out-
asking. Because two-tone is okay. So steel.
Well, let's say what that leaves out. Okay, that leaves out the root beer two-tone, GMT,
You didn't sell an oyster perpetual, I hope.
and it leaves out the date, which was a two-tone Jubilee from 1987. How many
Yes,
was that?
that was your first Rolex
Yeah.
purchase.
I know the cases were loaded. When I walked in, that AD just closed. Literally this year, they just closed this year. But
They closed. They closed this year.
yeah, well, that location they had 3. Now they're down to 1. But that was in 1987. I walked in and there was hundreds of Rolexes in those cases.
How old were you?
33.
1987. Fuck, I was in grade 10.
Yes, you were a
Holy
twink.
shit.
You were a twink.
A twink.
He was a
God.
twink. He was Archibald. Well, I don't know about grade 10. It's not quite legal, but I'm just saying Archie as a 20-year-old was a very, very good looking boy.
So you actually tell me this, Marky. What did you sell? Come on, I need to know.
Well, let's talk about this super chat.
Rip the
Sports?
bandit.
Okay.
Super chat.
Mike Hammer, $5. Another problem is even if the tariffs go away, once they go up, they will never come back to previous
Oh,
price.
it's so true. It's on the new market, the secondary market is more. It fluctuates more, right? According to conditions, market conditions. But he's 100% right about the AD is not going to roll prices back. Rolex USA, Omega USA, they're not going to roll prices back. No, they're not. This is going to fuck this is going to fuck up the new market, particularly for gold pieces. We are going to start seeing discounting. They don't need to make 45, 50% on a gold piece. They could take 27. So you're going to start seeing discounting now on gold.
Yeah.
5-7% is not going to be a big deal.
The problem is gold prices have gone up a lot. You know what I mean?
A lot. That's why I didn't sell the the gold sub. It just got more impressive by like 20%. What, Batman? What's the price of gold? Alexa, what is the price of gold currently?
As of May 2nd, gold
May 2nd? Fuck you.
$2,000
Siri, what is the price of gold? Holy shit! The gold closed today at almost $3,500.
Yes, that's right. Yep.
Oh my god! I remember. Oh Jesus God! I remember it under 1,000. Holy fuck! The world is in turmoil. You know what? Merca, MAGA, Trump, 2029, 2020. God bless him. If you have gold, like a gold piece, a gold Krugerrand, a gold anything. Or,
You know what annoys me about you, Marky?
Swiss watches.
You know what annoys me about you?
Oh, so much, I'm sure. Tell me. I'd love this. Tell
You're
me.
supposed to be a Democrat, okay?
Yeah.
Please.
Well,
You cannot.
Well, yes, but I'm at the point where I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. This is what we voted for. This is what we get.
That's right.
I have
We've
to.
got the man, the myth, the diss.
Yeah, I got.
Dis.
Hey,
Yes.
look
Dis,
what I
how
got.
are you?
Show
Look
up,
what I
fucker.
Oh, bagel spot. Is it the bagel spot? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers,
This is
L'chaim.
This is
L'chaim.
it's Manischewitz. L'chaim. Listen, we cannot talk our secret Jew language, or the guys will start thinking we're talking about, drinking the blood of small Christian babies. But it is not Passover yet, guys. It's not time for that.
What a fucking weird out-of-pocket statement.
What are you talking about? That is the word. That's the word on Judaism.
That is the word on Judaism,
It's
yes.
the word. Anyway, listen, I don't know. I got to find something to like about Trump because he's the president. And what I like is he's driving the price of my Rolexes up, I think.
See, this Omega on the screen, this is the one that Terry Boston was looking at. He mentioned this reference, and he was interested in it. But I've actually owned this exact watch, and my one gripe was the
bracelet.
How thick the bracelet is,
The
and
bracelet
the lack of the
sucks.
taper.
The bracelet. Yeah, but it's a good watch. The bracelet sucks.
Just the lack of the taper. Like if I was gonna do it again, I would have it like on the mesh or something.
Listen, I guarantee you that's a Chinese bracelet. Rancher.
The stock rubber is
Rancher.
really good.
The stock rubber is
Yeah.
excellent. It's very, very good, but I hate fucking rubber.
Clyde's back.
That's what she said.
Do you know I've been doing this last year? Just picking up all these, just a bunch of little, just no name like gold watches for like melt
them.
value.
Melt them. You mean you've been digging them up?
Well, yes.
I mean, our friend BBW does work at the morgue, so you have early notice.
Now, have you talked about your watch that you sold yet?
Well, I'm teasing that one, Clyde. See, we are talking about it, but we're teasing it out slowly.
Well, I'm glad you told me. I'm glad I asked first. Otherwise, I just would have blurted out about your.
Yes, thank you for not spilling the beans. We're torturing Archie with this, which I think you will probably approve of.
You mean the sell of the watch or torturing Archie?
Exactly. Anyway,
I'd
yeah.
like to
So
know.
Batman, you sold your.
I would like to know.
We'll get there. You sold your Seaman Master. Batman.
Yeah, ages ago.
See, Clyde named mine the Seaman Master. Remember that?
Yes.
Wait, you sold it because of the bracelet?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't like it. I should have given it a chance on like the mesh, or maybe got a rubber for it, but I just couldn't be fucked.
Rubber.
Mesh.
The rubber is rubber. The rubber is very good. However, I just have a boner against rubber. I don't like it. I can't get you. But the factory rubber is excellent.
Yeah.
As far as rubber.
Don't need no fancy Zealand.
Oh, hey, this is here, and of course, young Mr. Bateman or Master Bateman.
Hey, what's up, Clyde?
Not much.
Why did I think of that? Oh,
Good to see you came crawling back, Clyde.
I don't know about crawling. I'm here because Mark's here, because my mom's here.
Aren't you sweet? Now, Clyde,
Yes.
I have a question for you about the power of the mug. I want to test something. Let me get it. Give me a moment.
Uh-oh.
I believe you have powers there to make Rancher nice. Is that correct,
Well,
or that's?
I mean, this is what I'm wondering, Archie. I am wondering. Now, as we know,
Is he going to break it?
no.
Break it.
First of all,
break.
Look, guys, first of all, you got to remember the mug is actually completely unbreakable. And we know this because Bear, who possesses a 97% of a mug, threw his from the loading dock of his Yukon Motel 6 that he manages into a dumpster like 25 feet below, and all he managed to do was to chip the handle of the mug. That was the moment when Bear lost his place on the Serbian mug tossing competition because it was an Olympic year. But as we know, I rubbed the mug. Clyde is forced to appear. I'm not going to tip it out, but if
Tip it.
No, if I were to tip it out,
Can you, Mark Goldberg? Can you please make him nice because he was an absolute
I think
cunt.
I can.
He was an
Because,
absolute cunt
Archie, look what happens when I
to me.
fist the mug.
Okay, can you make him nice?
Ow!
Can you?
Ow! 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 That
So when I fist the mug, Clyde feels it. Where did you feel that, Clyde?
I'm not going to say where I feel it.
So
Jesus.
if he misbehaves, it's no big deal. I'll just pull out the mug and fist it a little bit. So I think he'll be a nice boy tonight. I do think so. I hope.
I'm gonna go off and get an ice pack. I'll be right back.
Get a donut to sit on.
Mark, is that the latest Black Bay that you're
Oh,
wearing?
Yeah. Hold on. Let's
Because
have
I remember watching the one you did on the ETA a few years ago,
it.
right?
Yeah.
And you really liked it.
I did. And I still have it. This
Oh.
one.
Oh, it's the
This,
yeah
yeah. Hold
The
on.
tampon.
Let me put a little.
tampon, yeah, the period.
I like to call this.
Mm.
They made it the wine red.
As you know, I like to call it the Tudor tampon.
Yeah.
Red one. You make me feel so fun. You make me happy all of the time.
All the time.
I mean, look at that. Isn't that cool?
It's cool, but yeah.
I mean,
Cool.
it's not for everybody. Like, it's a pretty bright. It's a candy apple red. You know, like if you like a stripper in candy,
It's a wine red. Yeah.
you know, in candy apple red, you know, hip boots, then you would like this watch.
Candy to main stage.
It's but it's really only for people who like strippers.
Well, who doesn't like? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it
That's
was
like
a woman
people-
that designed that
that's
watch.
That's like people who like breathing.
Do you know I've been to numerous strip clubs around the world, including in Melbourne, Australia. There was a very, very nice strip club there called Santa Fe Gold. And of course, remember, guys, in Australia, prostitution is in fact legal.
Now, when you refused to put $1 in the G-string, was that because you're gay or because you're Jewish?
I had girls in my lap all night long. They freaking loved me. Oh, look, it's the Pepto-Bismol version.
Mm.
Yeah, no, this is the problem that a gay man has in a strip club is the girls have like this way of looking at a man that just sort of incapacitates the man. And so this girl is like, you know, boobied right in front of me, giving me the eyeball in a certain way as to extract money from me. And I started to laugh. And she goes, fuck, you're gay, aren't you? I'm like, yeah. She goes, hold my purse. I'll be back. I'm going to spend half the night with you. And she did.
Nice. I'm already in a great mood today, and you know why?
Tits?
What?
Tits?
No.
Oh.
No.
Why?
The picture I sent you earlier.
True, your granddaughter. She's adorable.
Well, true. And went and had breakfast, and
Super chat.
she loves Mr. 2.
The MR2. Well, she was driving in the photograph that I saw.
Jesus.
Well, yeah. Apparently, Andersons have a toddler driving gene.
Mm.
So we like to get in cars like when we're like before the age of 3 and try to drive them. And
As I said,
she's already trying to take it out of gear. I'm like, damn,
she's a real Anderson, getting her first DUI before she's out of diapers.
Here we go. Super chat. Mac Lobster, $2. Clyde Kitten says your Fappuccino is ready.
Nice.
That's funny. Kitten's asleep. Why is he sleeping at this hour? Lazy boy. Lazy twink.
Anyway, it's really good to see Dis again.
Thank you. You too.
It's really good to see. Bateman is starting to grow on me. It's good to see him again.
Like a
I
fungus.
appreciate that, Clyde. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a fungus.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're the replacement me.
And then the replacement me, and then the replacement Bear. He's a replacement for a lot of us. But he's better at this than we were, Clyde. He irritates Archie much less.
Would you say it's growing on you like a tumorous growth on the side of one's head or something? Or-
No,
Well,
a little bit more like mildew.
As long as it's not 2 on either side.
Bilateral, Clyde.
simultaneously.
We call that
Bilateral.
in the medical business.
We call that hornage.
Hornage.
Speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil, Clive. I got to tell you something, man. I was really disappointed. Really disappointed, Clivey.
Oh, here we go. Here we
I
go.
was really disappointed with the way you treated me on your streams there. You were so nasty, so vicious, man. I like to have nice people to deal with. You know what I mean? I like to have
Why are
nice
why are you goring the rancher? He's here, he's behaving nicely, and all of a sudden you got to gore him out of the middle of nowhere. You're goring him
because Minotaur's got a gore.
Clyde, were you vicious, vinyl, and nasty, or just?
Oh yeah, I was really.
Well, Archie, you know,
I was just talking about how much I was on. Okay, never mind. Sorry,
Archie, at any point,
never mind.
No,
nothing. No,
I
nothing.
can
Never
take
mind.
care of business. I got you, Arch. Why are we looking at the Pepto-Bismol version of the Tudor chronograph?
I'm just pulling up some watches. You know what? We could do something easier if you want. We could
No,
pull up,
look at us talking watches. Like, you know, it's like just like we're supposed to be. This is why we have you on staff, Batman, because look at what's going on over there.
Oh, he's busy. All right. I don't know. He's busy.
Mark,
He's a busy man.
Have you seen my Pepsi?
No.
Hold on. Let's have a look.
Mark's got the keys.
A 5
What do you think?
It's a 5-digit number.
Yep.
Yes. There you see the blue. You see the blue?
What I think is, it's not Hanukkah.
What?
Could you light another light? It's not Hanukkah. We are not.
Yeah, I can.
We're
actually,
not living by the oil of one lamp.
You know what Archie even forgot about? Archie
Sorry.
complained about the other night, but this morning.
Oh, what?
This morning, Archie was doing a live stream with Lux, and General Sod was on there.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, and you fucked him off. You fucked him off, Clyde.
Best $2 I ever spent in my life.
Generalissimo,
Okay.
not general.
How dare you?
Generalissimo.
How dare you?
Super
We got a
chat.
super chat.
Here we go. Super chat MT85, $2. He has a bad habit of leaving shitters on page.
Guilty as charged. I'm sorry.
There's on parade.
So what happens? I just basically paid a $2 super chat with all caps, kneel before Sod, and Lux pulls it up like he always does and forgets. And then Sod looks at it, even though Sod was the middle of the chat and everyone was really enjoying him so much. He said, "No, screw this. Here's the rancher. Out of here."
Is it true? Did you implode Sod? Why would you do that?
That's
Tell me
rude.
this. I want to ask you guys quickly. Realistic Grail. What is your realistic Grail? Tell me this.
The one I sold.
What did you sell? Tell me.
I don't know. You haven't guessed it. Keep going.
Now,
Let's
also,
I
or
did.
Was it the deep sea?
go. No.
no, on
Sea
the other
dweller?
hand, wait,
Yes.
You sold a sea dweller?
Wait
I
a
did.
goddamn minute. I was going to say people could ask and they could super chat.
Well, you know, we don't really care about money here, Clyde. Like, obviously, we're not doing anything to really raise the.
So is that why we're not reading this? This is why we're not. Okay.
Mac Lobster, $2. Why do fat folks hate each other? Yes. Why do fat folks hate each other?
It's, you know what? It's competition.
Hate each other?
It's competition
Hate.
for the
Hate.
donuts.
Hate.
Hate.
It's. I feel like it's donut competition.
No, because competition for food.
Exactly. Okay, so yeah, I sold the Sea Dweller,
Which one?
the 43 millimeter red. Oh my god!
The SC4.
Red. Are you dying? You're right.
That was such a
I inhaled
great
some
watch.
popcorn.
Why made you sell that?
Listen, I gotta thin the herd. I have too many, and I had a
It's a
buddy.
big watch. Yeah.
I had a buddy who was after that one. So we made a deal that made us both happy. It is somebody who is known pretty much to all of us that I will not reveal until he's ready to reveal.
Someone eating on the stream?
You
Maybe.
didn't
Yeah,
sell it to
Goldberg.
Clive, I hope, did you?
Is he eating nuts?
And
Hmm.
and so eventually there will be a video made, I'm sure, about this watch, and then I will reveal.
He's actually is he actually eating peanuts?
Did you
Popcorn.
lose money, Mark?
I paid retail plus sales tax in 2018. So yes, I did, but I lost less money than I would have had I sold to a dealer because I sold to a punter.
Dealer, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, fair enough. They've got to make a profit.
Now, there was a question actually on the live stream this morning I thought was kind of interesting. And the funny part is I was actually thinking about it earlier in the morning myself. And I think, like I said, as we know, Rolex, they're mass-produced pieces. Let's be honest.
Yes, they are.
That is not me.
They make
eating,
$1 million a year.
That's fucking Batman typing. That is not me.
That's not me typing. I'm not typing.
It's definitely
No,
not
that's me. That's me. I'll mute myself.
Oh.
I love having Dis on, by the way. He's just such a cool fuck. He's allowed to type, okay? He's a cool fuck. You know.
Well,
He's the man, the myth, the disc, right?
yeah, but if he dressed up in Native American gear and decided to ute himself, that'd be better. So
vicious. That was vicious.
The different, as we know, Rolex are mass-produced watches, and as we know, they don't produce parts forever, and eventually,
People always say that mass-produced, as though that was a fucking bad thing. Porsche is mass-produced. Mercedes, AMG is
No, they're not.
mass-produced. Who gives a fuck?
AMG's not mass-produced.
What does that mean?
Porsche
Mass-produced.
is more ass-produced, which explains why you like them.
I got a question for you, Clyde. Do you want to show us your?
That
was
Lotus
actually a
engine.
statement.
That's a statement.
That's
Yeah,
right,
thank
yeah.
you. I was about to.
Keep going.
Do you want to show us your Lotus engine finally? Can we see it?
All right, no,
Oh, okay.
because someone super chatted Watch Nicholas to do it.
Clyde.
All right, I'm sorry. But on the other hand, someone super chatted Archie to do it, then I would show it.
There we go.
Back to the topic. All right, grails.
Oh, so anyway, here's the question. The thing is, eventually they run out of parts. So we know people are running like the early Explorer 2s, like the 1655, the misquoted Paul Newman.
Yeah, it's like 40 years ago.
True.
50,
The
50,
misquoted
50,
one.
72,
Yeah,
50,
So
50.
But it's going to be harder to find like parts for an Explorer 2 or even for that matter a GMT. But a sub's basically more or less, especially the older ones, it's basically a fucking date just movement. They'll have those for.
Well, that's
they'll
the same
have-
in an Explorer 2. It's basically just the same movement with a module to 24-hour hand, which the GMT uses.
Oh, they just use a module? Oh, that sucks. That's like some cheap ass shit.
No, but everybody does that. They have a base movement. Patek does that. They have a base movement, then they add parts to it. It's that's how these things are made. They use the same. Patek uses the 240 movement in the three-hander Calatrava. They use it in the two-hander. They use it in the perpetual calendar. They use it in the world time. It's
But-
base. The base is the same thing.
Well, and Archie, as we know, no one is baser than you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, Mark. I didn't mean it. I did not mean that.
I'm gonna punish you soon. Listen, this is a very good watch that's on screen, but there's just something about the proportions of it that made it the one I could part with now.
Yep. Here, actually, the last pre-bubble or Cyclops Sea Dweller was great because the date on
The
it,
4000.
yeah, the date on that one matched the thickened indice at 9 o'clock. It almost evened out.
Well, also it was
Oh no,
it was
that is
40. It was 40 millimeter, so it wasn't real big.
that is goddamn beautiful.
Yes.
Now
That's my grail.
That would get BBW's chubbing.
Oh no, BBW would pull out 2 or 3 like that.
I've said 1,000,000 times. This is probably my grail.
Duh. Okay.
I
So
love
you
it.
like- in other words, you like crappy.
Fuck,
Is it
that is
realistic
beautiful.
You like crappy press
This
stamped.
Yes.
glass
manual wind.
center links. You like
Manual
a hollow
wind.
center link. You like what do you call it? A pressed
Clasp?
end link.
No, it's got the holes case. I'll chuck it on a Jubilee.
But you like a hollow center link that could stretch. You like real thin clasps that are made out of stamped metal that are kind of.
I don't like jingly jangly jubilees. I'll tell you that much. I've been there.
This is a jingly jangly oyster bracelet.
It is, yeah.
Now,
That's the beauty
It's
of
not
this.
even an in-house movement. This is not an in-house movement.
It's the Valjoux 7.2 or the 727.
So it's just, like base ETA movement.
Yep.
I mean, it's still beautiful, right?
No.
Manual wind, it's everything.
Yeah, it is.
they actually have, like, I think, a couple older Breitling. They've got a couple of older chronographs that are pretty darn close to this. But here's a question. These days, would you rather have a three register chronograph or two?
Well, the tutors are.
I'd rather have a 2. I love 2 register chronographs. They're
the
amazing.
the tutor.
Well, it's official. I love 3.
Is that why you sold me your tutor?
Yes.
Okay.
Also 47.
The meaning of life.
No. Actually, the President of the United States.
That's 42, no?
The greatest. The greatest.
45, 47.
45, 47.
Oh, okay, yeah. I get it.
Wait, are you talking about his sentence or his?
He's the 40s. He's the 45th and the 47th president.
I'm pretty pleased with him right now.
Yep.
That's all.
Yep. Best president we've ever had.
Merca.
Supreme negotiators.
Hashtag MAGA.
America.
Merca.
Yep.
Make America great again.
Well, he's certainly making Rolex prices great again.
Yeah.
Rolex prices.
So
Archie.
So if,
Yes,
if Archie is invited back to the United States, someone would probably have to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars in tariffs, because of Australia.
Yeah, how much does it cost to import a Minotaur?
Yeah. Well, you take beef products and you just kind of round up.
But what's wholesale value?
Okay, let's have a talk here, Mr. Dis. What is your grail? I want to hear your realistic grail, because there's no point talking about watches that are ridiculous.
Well, if I sell this, then I can buy a 16610, and that's my grail. And I had it, so I already had it.
But I think that watch is better than a 16610.
Of course it is, but I am a diver person, and this is
Okay, look.
But you need to know what time to tune into the Archie Luxury show.
I tell you what, man, I think the
Wait,
the 5 digits are far more iconic than ceramic.
Just
Dis, my two.
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, Dis, I'll tell you something. Honestly, I'm actually looking at some reappraising in my life. I want to downsize to 2 watches, my Explorer 2 and my Patek. You know why I like those 2?
Why?
Because I'm a traveler. I want to travel the fuck out of here. I want to get out of here.
Archie, will you
Okay.
downsize to 2 women?
Oh, he's a traveler.
Sure.
And by that, we mean a gypsy, a nomadic, in this case, horn.
Now, I got to tell you, this is such a beautiful watch. This is the 5230. No crown. See, I love the crown guards. I honestly, I just love rubbing. When I'm nervous, I just like worry beads. You guys have worry beads, don't you, Mark? Worry beads? You know, worry beads?
What do you
He's
say,
got
you
anal
guys?
beads.
You mean
I
the
think he's got the
gays?
anal
Who are you
beads,
talking
yeah.
about?
The Jews have the worry beads.
I don't know.
Jews.
Ask this. Who's in the Holy Land? How the hell do
No,
I
that's-
Worry beads. I can
think
just rub my Patek. Seriously, this is a beautiful watch.
Okay, let me address one thing. Let me kind of live in the solution here. Pull out your espresso bezel and put that on your GMT. That'll make it pretty damn close too.
Don't touch it, Dis.
Oh, the black bezel, you mean? Yeah.
Yes, the black bezel. Yes.
No, I don't fuck with it. I don't fuck
Take it
with
to a
it.
jeweler. Take it to a
This-
jeweler.
this-
Take it to a jeweler and have them do it. That way,
Yeah.
Yes,
maybe.
I
Yeah.
gotta tell you, man, I actually respect that. A 16610. I've owned a 16610. Fantastic watch. It's actually, you'd almost say it's perfect. Like its proportions, even that. The only thing you could criticize a bit is the bracelet's a bit tinny, but it's vintage. It's vintage. You know, it's less douchebaggy. You understand? Douchebaggers.
Yeah. But I don't need a 6610 because I have the pre-bond, right? Do you agree?
Yeah, you don't need the 610.
You
What
got the
now?
pre-bond, and you've also
Yep.
got the ceramic.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's not in use. But yeah, okay.
Who's this world time you had on the screen there?
Oh, that was a Chrono
Bateman?
24. Chrono 24.
Is that your favorite? Is that something you'd love yourself?
I tell you what, I really love the 5330, but that's a wee bit different, I guess. But the 5230, you know, I love the lugs. I think, to me personally, it looks a little bit cleaner without the crown guards. But I mean, shit, any world time is just like
No, I get it. I grew up in that era. That's just my era. No.
Any world time is an achievement. You know, that's something to be very fucking proud of. So
you would agree that my Breitling is a Lifetime Achievement Award. Breitling World Timer. Look that one up.
Breitling world time.
Yeah, it's the
Breitling. He's talking paddock.
Yes, but
okay?
he said any world time. Breitling.
Any paddock.
I meant paddock. Any paddock world time.
Well,
Let's
any
clarify.
paddock of any kind, really.
Yeah.
Even a Calatrava. What if you have 5 identical Calatravas? Are you like 5 times a better person?
No, it means he's 1/5 of a better person.
Now, can we leave B? Never mind. So, let's.
Yes,
look up,
I love it. I
look
love it. That's the 5330, isn't it?
Yeah, you got the 2-tiered lugs. The other thing I don't really quite like is I like the guillotine on the previous style, unlike the sort of soundboard pattern.
You know, they do that on the chronograph.
And it's also got
time.
the date. Yeah, I know, but like you
Yeah.
know, you've got the chronograph and the world time. That's 2 impressive complications on one watch, and they're still like really slim. So it's amazing how they do it.
How slim are you? Have a look at the private chat.
Super chat.
Super chat.
Super chat.
MT85. $10. Archie, if you could sell all your watches in your collection for the price you wanted, what one and done would you buy? You know what? Actually, MT85, fuck. I actually would like to do one of 2 things. I would like to sell everything except the Explorer 2 and the World Time.
The white one. Get the white one.
Okay.
White.
Now, I'd have to keep the Speedy.
White on bracelet.
See, there you are. You're breaking your own rule already.
White on bracelet.
However, if I sold everything, what one watch would I get? You know what, Marky?
Wait. Let's guess. Hold on, guys. I think it would be a Patek. Would not be a Breitling. I mean, it would not be a Breguet. It would be a Patek, and it'd just be a different fucking world timer. It'd be a world timer in platinum, just a different one.
I got to tell you, Marky, you know what? I would love to MT85. I'd love to get Goldberg's 40 mil gold sub. That's it.
As a one and done?
That's it. Fuck it. I had enough.
Which one did he have?
He's got the 40 mil gold sub bluesy.
Yeah, with the gold
with the gold text. Yeah, that's the better one. I like
that one better.
And it's a bit cheaper. It's a bit cheaper, and it's
because people like people like the new shit.
Yep.
I like that they slimmed the lugs down on the new one, but I don't like that they got rid of the gold text. That's the one thing.
People say that case, that's the maxi case. They don't like the maxi case. I love the maxi case.
And I don't mind either.
This is the sweet spot right here. Yeah.
I got to tell you, I think that's such a cool watch. That is so cool.
So much gold. You
know, Rancher, if you said to Rancher, what's a one and see, he can't do one and done. He just can't do it.
1680.
Well, there you have it.
Good choice. That's a good choice.
He likes them old and slightly decrepit.
Oh, that 1680's got is beautiful. That's a fucking beautiful.
That's why I keep coming on to talk to you. Have you not fucking figured that out?
Yes, you just beat me to saying it, but yes, I do know.
You love it when I beat you.
I must say,
I give you that one for free, Mark.
I got to say this, 1680, that's a fucking good choice.
Wait, could you do that
Bateman,
again?
what's your one
No.
and done? What's your one and done?
Probably the Explorer that I've got. But if we're talking Grail, absolutely, I'm gonna lock in the big red. I love that watch so much.
Super chat.
Attainable Grail, White Gold Cookie Monster, the 126619.
It's a nice one.
Yep.
Right. And you can wear that watch because everyone's going to think it's an Invicta.
Oh,
Mhm.
rude.
Yeah, but
And we've got a
look at
guest.
it. Look at it. That is
Terry, how are you?
Hey, Terry.
Good evening. How are you? Good. How are you all doing? So, Archie, I want to show you something. I bought this
Yes.
at auction. I want to show you something.
Uh-oh.
spelled
So
wrong.
I think you'll like it.
You're in farm country,
and it's
right?
rare. Yeah.
It's rare.
Probably,
you know,
probably a plow.
I actually don't mind America really. So
Well,
here's
you,
the thing.
you should
So,
stay. Stay with us.
I'm thinking about it. So look, you know what that
007.
is? Yes.
That's the
but-
box set.
Ooh.
But guess what's inside? I'm gonna get my flashlight for this one because I don't have a camera light on. So hang on, I got a handy dandy flashlight. Timo, $3. It's water.
And don't shine at the
Type
dog
of
this
flashlight.
time.
Here's the
Mm.
thing. So you look at the box.
Mhm.
It's actually quite big. So and everyone
That's what
knows
she
this
said.
film by now. So
Ah.
Can you go landscape for us,
So-
Terry?
yeah. So and you open
Never mind.
side. Guess
Not
what's
really.
inside?
Ah. I can't see. Is that
Yeah,
Sean Connery
these-
or?
It is from
Ah.
Doctor
Wow.
No. And,
Wow.
you know, these are rare. But look at the detail of how they've done this. He's in a tailored tuxedo with the stand and the guns and the holster and the martini bottle, shaker with the glass, and the bottle. I mean, this is really cool.
Where's the Rolex?
£50.
Do you
please.
actually like it? Does anyone out here actually like martinis? Have you had a martini? Do you like
just-
martinis?
It's just
Yeah.
fucking pure vodka.
Yeah.
No, never.
I'm looking for the Rolex. I don't know. I can't see his wrist from this point.
I'd rather have a Negroni, thank you.
But anyways,
Martini,
but look
Jim.
at the beautiful detail of this action figure. And I am a huge Bond fan, so it's really interesting. But look at how intricate this is and how well it's detailed and everything. It's really neat. Really neat.
He likes
Crap.
his,
So, yeah. So, and the box. So you can't find these anywhere. You know that these are rare. You can't find these anywhere. So it's the whole thing of it. It's really cool. But no, yeah, I've had a martini before. It was mixed almost like the one in the Bond film. I was at a bar and grill one time, and they made it with gin and vodka, and they didn't use as much ice as like Bond likes in his, and they did use 3 olives in it, and they filled it all the way to the top, and they used.
Did you get
vermouth,
drunk? Or were you
dry
cornful
vinegar.
on that occasion?
What's your Grail, Terry?
No. Actually, no, it wasn't that powerful, really. I've gotten more drunk off scotch before than I have that. So even though it was a mixed drink, but it was actually quite delicious, though. No, we decided to stay another week, and they told us at immigration we could do that. So because we have our passports and all that, so we're going to leave next week because I had run into a little bit of a fault while I was here. I injured my foot, so
Oh no.
yeah, so I'm not going to be able to leave till next week because the plane ride home from where we have to go is almost like 15 and a half hours. So I can't fly like this. I'm going to give it another week to heal and then maybe we can go home. So
I'll be
That's a
back.
shame.
I'll-
Terry, tell us
Terry-
about your Grail watch.
wait, let me cover something
Oh.
important. Terry, if you see a white van pull up, run like hell.
will.
What's the Grail watch, Terry?
I would have to say Grail watch. We're not talking dress watch, right? Because I don't like dress watches.
Any, it could be anything.
Oh, anything. If money was no object.
No. Realistic.
Attainable within, yeah,
Yeah.
within reason.
Okay,
Like, so
well-
let's assume your life is in a good trajectory, you know, and you've got all your funds sorted out. What's your
Let's
Grail going to
pretend
be?
that your life is on a good trajectory. Keep going.
Well, the one I would like to have the most is one of the original, if they're even obtainable, Block Pain 50 Fathoms from years and years ago.
Ah.
If they're
55.
even, if
No.
they're even obtainable. You don't often see them because they don't often come up at auction much. So they even in parts of the world they don't.
Anybody
so, I mean,
missing Mike right now, or is
No,
But
Terry.
they, that would be Grail.
I hope Mike's doing
So-
right.
All the Rolex 6538 model. I think still to this day that is
That's the Sean
coolest
Connery
looking
sub, isn't it?
Shimano.
Yep.
Yes. I
No.
think to this day that is still the coolest looking Shimano I've ever seen.
I've actually got to
Because
agree with you,
something about-
Terry. Yeah.
No,
Because
Terry,
of the NATO strap made it look cool. So
Terry,
and the
you
man
want to know
wearing
the you want to know the easiest way to start getting your life on track?
Well, other than trying to take care of finances, I would assume try to get wealthy somehow. So you probably would have to figure out that way. Of course, though, you have to tackle your other problems first before you get there. That's usually a man. I've always heard a man does not usually get into his real being until he's about 41. That's what
how
I've
old
heard.
are you, Terry?
36.
You do not have a lot of time left.
You're getting there.
You got to
No,
get your
getting
shit
there.
together.
I know. But that's what someone told me the other day. They're like, not until a man's about like 41.
Let's get
does
to
he
the
really
important
come
stuff,
to the
Terry.
point.
Have you tried out Grindr in West Virginia, where you are currently visiting?
Well, I got some more surprising news.
Ooh, let's
So
hear
actually,
this. Super Jack.
I
we don't have no
talking to a younger Latino, but he speaks perfect English. And so I gave him my number and he got mine. So we were actually talking on his chat site. It was not Grindr because Grindr's kind of
Was
like
it Sniffies? What
strange.
was it?
I don't know. I think it was called Quick Link or something. I don't know. It's on the Google Play thing. So anyway, so I was talking to him and I talked to him the other day for about 5 hours. He's really cute. He's got really beautiful hair. He's about 27-ish. And so he's going to meet me for Christmas. He's been helping people move to New York and places.
Where is he going to meet you for Christmas?
Yeah, we
I
just
don't
have a
know.
gay
I'm
meeting
think-
to celebrate during Christmas.
I'm thinking maybe I could meet him somewhere. So if I could meet him halfway and he meet me halfway.
That's
think
the
it'd be
middle of the
perfect.
Atlantic Ocean, Terry. What do you mean halfway?
Well,
Jesus
see, if you
Christ.
meet him in, well, no, here's the thing. It's going to be like, discreet. Because if you meet him in Paris, then everyone automatically assumes you're gay. So, and if you
Well, it's
meet
a pretty
him in
safe
like,
bet in this case.
so, and if you meet him in Dusseldorf or somewhere like that, it'd be
Then
rather
they assume you're
awkward 'cause-
kinky.
Exactly.
Also, a
So,
pretty safe bet.
I was thinking if I could possibly afford it, Stockholm.
Stockholm.
Yeah.
You're gonna import a West Virginian Latino boy to Sweden.
No, he's willing to get on the airplane, and so am I. So we would have
To
like
Sweden.
our own
Why
secret
wouldn't he just
meetup.
come to... Terry, where is he right now?
Be-
Where is he right now?
He's in New York. He's in New York.
So that's only, I don't know, maybe 450 miles from where you are right now. Why are
Ooh.
Yeah, we're talking Grail watches, Terry, not gay Grails, right? That's right.
Right, but no, we're talking
What's
about
this?
like
Is this a 5508? No, this is
The
a.
6538. This is Terry's Grail. Terry's Grail.
yes, it's beautiful.
And
It's
we
You
got a
know,
super
I,
chat.
I actually owned a 5508 at one stage. MT85, $2. Terry, marry
Yeah.
a 90-year-old.
Leave me out
He's
of
not
this.
90. He's
Leave
not
me out of
90.
this. How dare
So,
you?
anyways, no.
27.
Yeah.
Getting back to the watch, the reason why I like this watch, because if you look at the aesthetics of it, there really is, even by today's standards, unless you consider the Tudor Black Bay, there is no other watch that comes even close to it.
Tudor Black
Not
Bay.
even the modern day ones.
That doesn't
So-
count.
so
Sorry,
think-
Goldberg.
But
That's a nice one, though.
these are extremely expensive when they always go at auction. You're talking well over 6 figures in some cases, because some of them have been kept very perfect. Like some, and some people, like when they've seen them, like Rolex won't actually officially, I've heard this, will not always like service them. So you may have to find like a different watchmaker who specializes in vintage Rolexes, who will actually work on them. So
Here we go. $2. Cam PE, $2. We're routing for you, Terry. We're routing for you and Diego, Terry. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Yes. So, but you know something, 6 times since I've been here, I've been offered a job. So I
You're
don't
joking.
know, like, no. Here's the thing. I got here, I'm like, I hear all this chaos about America. I hear, like, all of a sudden, like, in, you know, places like Illinois and places like the job market's shit. And I get here, it's like, I've been offered a job at like 6 or 7 different places I've been in. Like, do you want a job here? Nobody will work here. Like, so... And like, well, you know, you don't mind hiring a white Englishman. Or, we don't care where you're from. Will you work here, please? We need people. So, I don't know, but so I thought that because, like in England, the unemployment rate's not nearly as high as what I've heard, like it is in the United States and Canada and places. Because, like I heard, the unemployment rate in America is like really high. So I don't know. I guess it depends on location, but yeah. So. But you know, but America is a nice country, though.
What's your favorite American food that you've had?
Fried chicken.
KFC.
Fried
Get
chicken.
that anywhere. From where?
No, not KFC. No, actually, we went to
Popeyes?
this place. No, not Popeyes. It wasn't fast food. We actually went to this place one night called Grandma's Oh So Kitchen, and it's a place in Charleston, and it has really good like down home food like these country folk are used to
Sounds
eating.
like
They
soul
have baked
food.
beans. Yeah, it almost is. And they have homemade cornbread, and they have the beans and the chicken and all that. It's actually
Oh yeah,
quite
that's
good.
soul food. That's great.
So, yeah, so and then afterwards I had to go for like a 2-mile walk. I think that's what fucked up my foot. So but yeah, because like burn the calories is like, oh my god, you're probably talking like 10,000 calories a month. So but yeah, so, I mean, you know, you actually, Mark, I will say, you actually are looking quite younger in your age, and you look quite well. So does Archie, and you know, I've actually been more adapt with my health lately. You know,
Would you have a 3-way
I'm
with me and Archie?
with you and
Jesus
Archie?
Christ.
Would that be weird though?
Well, you just
Can you
said
talk
we were
watches?
looking good.
Okay, let's get back. Let's
So
get back
you,
into
now
that.
you shouldn't have said that because now you shocked
Black
people.
Cat 997. U.S. unemployment near all-time lows.
MAGA.
I got to
I
tell
don't
you
know.
something. You know, I've actually been thinking myself. I just posted a video on the Paul Pluto channel about my Grail, and guys, check it out on the Paul Pluto channel. That's a great video. I did that video yesterday, and for me, guys, I got to tell you, my Grail is really my Paddock World Time. That's the Grail. That's it. That is it. That is it.
5130. It's fucking beautiful.
Well, usually
And,
paddocks, nobody ever gets rid of them unless they have to. Because usually, when it comes to the paddock buying, it's like an experience unlike any other. Like when you first receive the keys to your Rolls Royce for the first time, and you paid for it in cash.
Harry, you
know
don't
it's yours.
actually
So-
own Epitexal Leaf. You merely look after it for the next generation.
That's right, you do. It's just here's the thing, though. But
That's
paddocks,
so
though,
beautiful. Look
are-
at that. So
they are,
beautiful.
They are. Yeah.
So beautiful.
Yeah, and you know, and I imagine that most world pilots have flown thousands and thousands of miles would eventually get one of these when they do retire, in some cases, or a GMT master
Yeah.
too.
Actually, I got a
So,
photo.
yeah.
This is a photo here I took. It's not quite as nice as this one,
Pull it up.
but it's actually when I was in Geneva against Lake Geneva. Have a look at that. That's in Switzerland.
Wow, it's beautiful.
Ooh. Same
shot.
sweater.
And I'm wearing the
That's
same
lovely.
jumper. There you go.
That's lovely.
Same
That's lovely.
Jumper. You
Yeah.
see that?
Oh, that's lovely. That's wonderful.
Real classy.
You know, that's like a romantic place, almost like Paris, where you get to kiss your loved one at night when the stars are out in the dark sky. So, Yeah, so
Yes,
very,
that's why,
very
that's
nice.
why Archie was kissing the dial of his watch.
Exactly.
That's exactly
But
it.
So I thought you had one of those in yellow gold.
I had the previous model that was stolen in the
Look at that
burglary.
sweater. Look at that sweater.
That's right.
I can't believe you
SR
packed-
Bell, $5. Mark, which Rolex does your boyfriend wear when he jerks off all over?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Jesus.
That's our bill.
I actually got to tell you something. One time, and I didn't even think they let me in because of the heavy security. I actually got to go inside a Vacheron boutique. I never told you this. However, okay, so the
Did we
guy
keep
was
it that
very
way?
nice. He was yes, he was very nice. So he actually came out. And I was actually in Quebec, Canada, and I didn't know they had stores there. But I saw the boutique. I recognized the icon on the sign and everything, and I went in. And he was actually quite nice. The representative was. He said, "Please come in, come in." And before I knew it, I was sitting there sipping cappuccino.
That's
And
rude.
he starts pulling out these brochures. And I asked him. I said, "So."
Fuck.
You don't actually have these out for display, do you? He said, well, the window models we
nasty.
do and all that, but we don't have any like in the more or less the showcase here. He said at this store, what you do is you put in your information and you fill out a reservation card, and then we take you to the booth to assess what models you want
Batman,
to
you
look
got
at,
to do
what models
something.
you don't. Right.
What's
I
that?
said, well,
Just
how much
stop
do
it
you
because this is
require?
going to go on all night.
How much
So I
do you
asked him, I said,
require?
yeah, I asked him, so how much do you require down for that? He said, we require a deposit fee of $4,000 just to go into the booth and look at them. And he
What?
said, then whatever else, that's what he said. At that store they did.
4,000
And he
pounds or
said-
dollars? Where was this?
This was in Canada. And he said that
Well, that's
in
really
order
only
for
like
the
50 American cents.
in order for like the American, or in order for like the customers to view whichever watch models they buy, and then they give them a very nice leather notepad with a special pen, and they write down what models they're interested in, and they give it back to them and place it in this little wood box, and then the customer service sales representative goes in and looks at it, and then that's how they know what you're interested in. Yeah, every store is different from what I understand. So
Do you have anyone locked
Quite
in a
usual.
basement
They
by any
do have-
chance, Terry?
no, not at all.
Okay.
No.
So,
They-
Archie,
but
how
you know
doing?
something.
Oh God.
But you know something though. When I was younger, though,
Batman, I can't stand it. You gotta take a little control here. You have the button, you have the power. Turn it back to Archie.
Here we
Archie,
go.
let's
Let me say something, guys. I got to tell
Sorry,
you here,
Terry.
we got a super chart. MT85, $2. Terry, stay away from playgrounds.
That's rude.
That's
That's
rude.
rude. I got to tell you, seriously, with the watches themselves, Lake,
Yeah, kind of
See,
derailing the show.
Someone had to
that was
do it.
such a beautiful photo. That was in Lake Geneva, Switzerland. The weather, the Europe is beautiful. Geneva is absolutely beautiful.
That's
Did
a
I
great
tell you
photo.
I was abused by a beggar?
No.
I
No, okay.
when
So
I
what
was
happened?
about
I was
When I was about
outside of
9
my hotel, and I had ordered an Uber to go to Watches and Wankers. Okay, so I'm looking at my phone,
Right.
and this old, I'd say be about late 60s French guy comes up and says, "Do you want some help? Do you want some help?" And I said, "No, no, no, no. I've ordered an Uber. I got an Uber coming."
Oh, I see.
And then he says
my
to
God.
me, here we go, SR Bell, $5. Mark, if you could have a flashlight of any celebrity's asshole, who would it be? Why and how long would you? Well, the flashlight is a flashlight.
Oh,
Oh my God. See,
But though I will say this, here's the thing though. I do know that worldwide every boutique like that is set up differently. But though
Yeah,
I
that's
just went
ridiculous,
inside.
Terry. That is
Yeah.
absolutely fucking
Yeah.
awful. I got to tell you.
Oh,
So
yeah.
anyhow, as I was saying this story, he said to me, "Do you want to help?" I said, "No, I don't need any help." Then he asked me for money, and I
I
honestly,
see.
all I had on me, if I had some coins on me, some Swiss francs, I would have given him some money.
Right.
But you know what? I had no coins. I'd left them in my room. And I said, I'm sorry, all I had was my fucking debit card, my credit card and debit card. And then he swears at me, and I said, you fucking French cunt. I said, you fucking parasite, le parasite.
Le
I screamed at
parasite.
him, le parasite. And there's some nasty fuckers in Geneva, believe you me.
Well, you know something. I can tell you this much about the French and the Swiss. They are to the point where they don't like or have respect for like many other guests or visitors of the world.
They
really
have
don't.
respect for Donald J. Trump right now. 39%.
Well, they do for your American president, but that's in a different scenario. I'm talking like though when I was in Switzerland. They were in between. I mean, they were nice, but at the same time, though, they were also kind of like you really had to understand their body language to get
Which
their
celebrity? Just give him one. Gary Coleman.
Yeah. But
okay, there we go. We've answered his question. I got to tell you something seriously with the grails. Grails, Marky, what is your grail? What's your realistic grail?
I mean, I don't want anything right now. I want to go down, not up. I mean, I don't have a
your
grail.
gold sub is your
I know
grail.
what you want.
What do I want? What do boys want? I know what boys want.
I'm going to put it up here. Hang on a second.
Let's see.
I do have a question, though, about those
I know what
vintage
you're putting
Rolexes
up.
like that. Is it possible?
I just cannot take another minute of that.
Before I put it up, I must say these things look absolutely sick. But
let's see.
Hang on a second.
Let's see.
Here we go.
The
gay toner. The gay toner.
Like here's the problem with that piece. I mean, it's retail like I don't know, probably 175. But it's a flick for like 400,000. It's like an insane flip.
Oh, fuck the flick, right? Assuming, like, would you actually wear something like this?
I mean, no, I would no, I would not wear that. And it's not. But I have watches that are kind of gaudier than that. It's not. It's too expensive. It's too much money to wander around with. It's like that's.
See, I agree. It is gaudy, right? But I mean, I'm somewhat.
It's wonderful. I love
attracted to it. Yeah, it's a great watch. It's awesome.
How can you not love it? But, you know what?
Come on.
I would have that as my everyday. Fuck it. If I had this watch,
I would need Terry backing me up with an Uzi in a 3-piece suit, or Dis. Better yet, Dis. Dis looks a little more intimidating. Dis, would you?
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Goldberg. It has to be one of us.
Would Dis wear a 3-piece suit and carry an Uzi under there? You know, just back me up if I'm wearing this fucker.
Sure.
Because it's scary. That thing is scary. You were in the army. You're familiar with weaponry.
Yeah, I'm 16.
Exactly.
How about the new off-catalog Le Mans Daytona? The rose gold version.
Okay, who's going to turn it down? Nobody. But, you know, you got to be real. You're never going to get offered that shit. That is friends and family. That's family. That's AD family.
AD family.
I did wear a busted out. Hang on. Let me find this watch that I wore, that I tried on at the AD. Give me a sec. I'm going to show you a watch.
Show us a watch.
I'm going to show you. Here it is. Hang on. Let's
Full screen. Oh,
Oh, whose is that?
Mm.
Well, I was at the AD picking up the Tudor tampon, and I got to try on a lot of cool watches,
Fuck, that's so cool.
and that was one of
That's
them.
off catalog, isn't it?
No, actually, the AD told me this one is on catalog. You can actually configure this watch, but it retails at I want to say it's 125.
super chat.
Yeah,
They don't discount, do they?
I don't think they no, I don't think they did. It was sold by the time I tried
Jack
it out.
Lobster, $2. Why is Mike the Snake boycotting this show? A rebel leader. No, Mike the Snake has just got some personal issues with his mum he's taking care of.
Boycott.
Comes on all the time.
Exactly. Mike is a friend of the show.
He's a very good friend of the show. Look at this. How's that? Tell me this. I got a simple question for you, Marky Goldberg.
God damn it. Never mind. Let's go back to Terry. Terry, tell us a story.
Tell us the story.
Okay. So my question was this to Archie and Mr. Goldberg. It's a very important question. On a vintage Rolex, if you do obtain them somehow, okay, is it what like for modern day standards, would it be okay to get a custom put in sapphire crystal?
No.
No.
No?
Leave it original.
Yes.
Original? Okay.
Yeah.
Would it be okay to get a what? A custom what sapphire? What? Say it again.
To replace the Halcylite or the acrylic crystal on a vintage Rolex with a sapphire crystal, and the answer is no.
Oh, that's awful. Why would you do that, man?
You want that
Well, big-
domed acrylic.
Just buy
Yeah,
a
I know.
sapphire one. Just buy a sapphire one if you really want a sapphire. The problem is you break the integrity of the waterproofing.
Do you really?
Yeah, because that's a major part of how
Super chat.
Thank you, Black Cat. I appreciate that.
Black Cat 9975 bucks for Mark's transition.
Yes, I am seeking to become more masculine.
I have a question.
I want
How
to get
do
like,
they-
I want pec and bicep implants.
He's got the guns. Show us the guns. The guns out.
Well, but I want implants.
Man, you're in great shape, Mark.
No.
You know that.
don't want
I
fucking-
would
you
fuck
don't want
I would
implants.
fuck you, Mark.
Would
You're a
you?
good-looking guy.
That is very
We got a
sad.
super chat here. We
Very
got a
kind.
super chat. Oh my god. Black Cat for Mark's transition. We did
it.
that
Move
one
along.
there.
Move along.
Don't get implants, Mark. Don't get the synthol. You want to gain your
Bell,
muscle, do
What
it.
about
Mark,
abs?
would you suck off Shakir
No.
for that watch? You betcha. I would suck him off. I would suck him off.
What
You
about
just suck 'em
can
off
I-
for the
I can
sake
get,
of it.
like ab implants.
No, earn it.
What?
Otherwise, it's gonna. Yeah, don't do that shit. The oil is
always
dangerous.
wondered
I've
how-
seen them burst.
Now, are you telling us that you're a gym rat, Batman? Is that what's going on here?
No, but I mean, I've
Well,
lost
just give
over
us your
100
height and weight.
pounds.
Let's just start with this. Just height and weight.
5'9", 73 kilos.
All right, now I
That's
got
pretty good,
pretty good.
actually.
73.
LBS to
Well,
kg.
first of all, you're short, but let's do 73 times 2.25 and
It's 160.
yeah. No, it's 164.25.
5'2", eyes of blue. That's short, Marky. 5'9's not short.
Do you know
My
what?
eyes are blue.
My
Yes.
boyfriend, I have calculated out that my boyfriend is exactly as tall as 5 Subway sandwiches and 1 bag of chips.
You couldn't account for like a half a foot long sub, but you say you
Well,
had to get the bag of
I mean,
chips.
they
or-
do have a 6-inch, but that was a little over.
You
Okay.
know, we talk about waterproofness, but is a watch water resistant against acid or urine?
I'm sorry. Could you repeat that again while we're looking? at your-
Okay, so we always talk about one thing I love, dive watches, and we talk about water resistance. So, but would a wristwatch be repellent against not just dirt, but maybe acid or urine?
So listen, real quick. I do have an idea, Terry. I want you to bear with me.
So we found out Terry likes golden showers.
No. Well, acid. Terry, we're gonna get a vintage Submariner. We're gonna strap it on your wrist, and we're gonna dunk you in a tank of acid and urine to see if the watch retains water resistance. Are you willing?
Well, I know I won't survive it, but the watch will.
Well, how about just a tank of urine? We'll emit
Super
the
chat.
acid. Just urine.
It's about
Maybe.
$5. If
That's a
AC,
lot
if
of pee.
David SW told you could keep that gold Daytona if you let him shit in your mouth, and come on, guys, I really want to move this more
Jesus Christ.
into watch stuff, man, guys.
Damn him. You know what? Give him a time out. Archie.
Jesus.
Give him a time
Yeah,
out.
serious
on, guys.
business.
No,
serious
don't time
business.
him out. Don't
So-
time him out.
Time him out.
So
He's paying.
One
He's
question.
paying. Don't time him out.
Paying
this,
to be timed down.
this
Good.
is an important question.
Tomorrow he's gonna
So,
fucking.
what model
tomorrow
Samantha
he is
did
gonna
Roger
email
Moore
me
wear?
every clip from this
is
show.
bought?
He emails me way too much. Don't do it, SR Bell. Don't email me. All right, Terry, back to your tank of urine. Where were we? Where did you get the idea of a urine tank?
No, not a urine tank. You know, like, okay, you know how they test them, like other watchmakers test them in those big tunnel things, and
Yes.
they
Those are
fill them with
pressure-
water. Yeah, it's a pressure chamber, and what they do is they, you know, just to watch yourself without the case, the bracelet on, they all do it. They push it all the way down as far as it'll go to I guess test
It's a
the
pressure
impact of
tester.
resistance.
Yes, it's a pressure test.
So and it's sealed. So anyway, so what about doing that with a
Urine?
urine or acid?
Why? Where's your interest in urine coming from? Can you explain this?
It's because if you think about it, okay, if these things that you spend
Oh my
thousands of dollars
God.
on are supposed to be rugged to the point and to the T and built like they say they're supposed to be, that includes the Omega Speedmaster that went all the way out to orbit, then would it be good to ask you the question yourself if these things are as tough and rough as rugged as a Hummer or
Terry,
a
could
Range
you
Rover?
answer? Like, can I ask you a personal question? You've been very, very forthcoming.
Hold up, just quickly, Mark. I retract my statement. Sorry.
I
about,
told you, you won't
yeah.
listen to me.
Look, I gave him a chance.
What chance? Like, have you tied
Super chat.
Super chat. SR Bell $2. AC, please Google blacked.
Don't do it.
I love.
Don't
I gotta
do it.
tell you, this is blacked out. That reggae. Look at that.
You know what?
Yeah.
That's blacked out. Look at that. That's
No, we're not
black.
looking at that. I'd rather hear from Terry. Terry, answer me a quick question. Just one quick
Yes.
personal question. Golden showers,
course.
yes or no?
No, but
You've never done it?
here's
Whoa,
the
whoa,
thing.
whoa. You've never done it?
I have,
Ah,
but it was only because that's when I used to heavily drink, and I had way too much bourbon that night. But here's the thing, and that's because I was with a couple other guy friends, and for some reason we didn't wake up the next morning all detached well. So I guess if that answers your question. Yeah.
You know what?
Wild
It does.
party.
It does. It happens. Now, last question, Terry. Scat play, yes or no?
Oh my God, Mark, can we fucking not, dude?
I'll
This is
answer. It's all right.
disgusting.
I'll answer. No.
No,
I'm
don't
not
answer it,
into that,
Terry.
no.
Well, he's answered. I
I'm
mean,
not-
now are you
Okay.
saying you wouldn't do it, or are you saying you've never done it?
Never.
Oh,
Never.
this is
All
fucking
blood.
disgusting,
Never. All
man.
blood.
This is-
Never.
Terry, how
Disgusting.
about sounding? You know the thing where you insert things into the urethra?
Fuck
Oh,
no.
Jesus Christ.
No.
Can we not?
Hey, look, you won't listen. You're the guy who will not time out the guy. So apparently, this is okay. Don't
That was a
do
super chatter. That's a difference between there's
You
a
left
difference
it
between
on-
a super
you left
chatter
it
and a
on for 20
panelist.
minutes.
Oh my God.
Here we go, Mark. What tastes worse?
I like the one that's white.
God.
I like
Yeah,
the
this,
white one.
this is getting gross. This is
Batman,
getting
Batman, take control here. Let's go.
I beg all of you
No.
to repent.
Oh well, you
No,
know, believe it or
wait,
not, actually, I actually am Catholic. So think of it. Actually, I'm Catholic.
You're-
so I have
oh.
repented
Well, you
many,
know what?
many,
I
many
feel like
times.
you need to
But see,
repent.
it's also a sin to acknowledge you're doing something wrong.
Yes,
not.
you're right. It is. That's true. It is.
Well, first
and,
of all,
you know,
you're forgiven. You just
No,
gotta
but I
know.
mean, if you acknowledge it's a sin and you
Terry,
continue
when was
doing
your
it, then
last
you are going
confession?
to be sent to the fiery pits of hell.
Terry, when was your
That's-
last confession, Terry?
about 4 months ago.
Oh, well then you're pretty clean right now.
Super chat.
Yeah.
Was that a
Super
long one?
chat, super chat, super
It
chat. Black
was,
Cat
it
997, $2. Key clips here for prospective sponsors.
So, wait, Terry, when you finished that very long, that years long worth of confession, did like the priest like punch you right through the divider?
No, he
Were you
just
told-
looked at me. He said, "You're entirely forgiven. God bless you, my son, and please leave."
Did he tell you to gargle with the holy water?
Nope. We do that when we go in. We just do the cross.
Yes,
signal
but
thing, and
you
we
don't
do that.
normally you're not normally condemned to say a novena and then gargle with the holy water.
That's true. But he told me I didn't need to. So
Oh, nice. You had a good priest.
I do. He's very nice. So,
Perfect.
anyway. So I wanted to show you something, Mark. So you asked me a little bit of questions about things that I do have. Don't worry,
here
there's
we
nothing wrong.
Are
There's
you going to
nothing
take your pants
inappropriate
off?
or anything.
Oh, all right.
No.
That's
No, but look,
unfortunate. But
I do want to show you something. Archie displays his
No.
underwear.
Oh my!
So I thought I would display my favorite pair I like
I thought
to
you
wear.
said it wasn't
It's-
inappropriate.
They're
It's
clean
not
at least.
inappropriate.
What size are
So
they?
they are medium. So this is Calvin Klein. These have been out for about
Do you
the
still
last
fit
6,
in there?
7
Do you-
years.
Do you fit in those?
Yes, they actually fit quite well.
All right.
So and they're red, but they have they have the stripes on there, the pride symbol. So actually these are quite comfortable. So I
All
like wearing them. They're very flexible.
They look
So,
a little stretched.
Yeah. They're a little bit stretched, but not. But this is my favorite pair of underwear I've ever owned. They fit almost like a tailor-made pair. They
Can
really
you
do.
show
They're
us-
so well fit.
Listen, I'm going to ask what everybody here is thinking. Can you open them up and show us to be sure there are no nicotine stains in there?
Don't do that,
No,
Terry.
no.
I
There
must
is-
Terry,
admit,
do you have a-
I
do you have
really
a
do
black
admire
light?
you, Goldberg. You admitted that things that I would only accept from a gold sub wearer.
Why do we have to talk about this again? Why do you bring this up every time I appear on
Don't
this?
shine the fucking torch at the dog. What are you doing, man? Fucking Christ.
Actually, she got to fly for free.
What do you think about that, Goldberg? He just shines the torch at the beagle.
Well, it's kind of crazy, but I do like a beagle, so there you have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, one question for you, Mr. Dog Trainer, because the vet won't tell me anything. Ever since she's been here, I can't get her to stop biting at her nails. Now, how do I do that? Is there a trick to that? Or, get her to stop, I mean, she's been checked for everything, but how, do you get her to stop, gnawing at her paws and all that?
What do you feed? What is she? What is her dinner? What kind of food is she fed?
She's fed the Purina one with turkey
Well, that's
and
why.
rice, and she likes it.
That's why. Because what you're
Okay.
describing as a result of a food allergy. So get off the Purina, get onto something decent.
Well, okay. Do you think the science diet would be any better?
No, it would not be better.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Well, there you
So
go.
for
That's
those
take
of you
it.
in the audience right now, you want to feed a dog food which contains no corn, no soy, no wheat, no byproducts.
Otherwise, they eat their
Okay.
nails. What happens to their
Well,
nails? They
that
don't-
dog is having. I didn't go to veterinary school and I didn't examine this dog, but that is not uncommon behavior when we have food allergies and they get itchy feet.
Oh.
So, what would you recommend, sir?
Something that
Feeding her.
contains no wheat, no corn, no soy, no byproducts.
So, organic,
So you got to start reading labels.
organic.
I don't know.
So why do they put this in dog food then, Mark?
Because it's cheap. It's cheap and it sustains life, so that's why they do.
So, if I go to the local Costco, Walmart here, what would you
No
recommend?
corn, no corn, no wheat, no soy, no byproducts. No corn, no wheat, no soy, no byproducts. Start reading
Which
labels.
book do you mention this in, Mark?
This is in the book of Goldberg. It's actually in my article in my novella entitled "Everything I Know About Poop."
Okay. So, what is a store brand you can buy off the shelf
No
to feed them?
corn,
that's-
no wheat, no soy, no byproducts. Start reading labels.
Okay. So you don't have a brand?
I'm not going to give you a brand because it changes from time to time. So
Okay.
Corn.
Thank
Repeat
you.
after me. No what?
No corn.
No
No
corn,
soy.
no weed.
No sweet. No soy. No cook. No what was the other one?
Byproducts. No byproduct.
Byproduct. Okay, I got
There you
you. Sorry.
Terry,
I
are
didn't mean
you
to-
related to Michael Caine by any chance?
No. No.
All right.
I've heard of Michael Kors, but I think that's like primarily what the lower end people buy. As I always
Sir
heard, like
Michael
if you
Caine.
buy Michael Caine, yeah, he's one of my favorite actors. He
Actually,
was in
here's
the
a-
Italian.
Here's a funny comment. Steak only. So I had a
Yeah.
client who
The
came
red
to
meat
me
only.
with the wife, and she said, "Settle an argument for us. Can we feed this dog steak only?" And I'm like, "No, because it's a very good source of protein, but it is lacking a lot of vitamins and minerals found in other things that he needs." I'm like, "But why do you ask?" And she points at her husband, and she said, "Oh, he's the founder of Gibson's Steakhouse, which is perhaps the most famous steakhouse in Chicago, which is famous for steakhouses in general." And I said, "Oh, hell, I would like to be your dog. Feed me steak." And when the dog was finished, they gave me a $400 tip, which was a gift card to Gibson's Steakhouse. And
My
then-
God,
Wow.
Marky, this
400
story
bucks.
makes me water. This is such a cool story.
$400. And when I presented that gift card, which was a black card, when I presented it in payment,
The staff couldn't believe it because these are only given by executives.
Exactly. The guy said to me, where did you get this card? And I said, "Well, from my client." And he goes, "What's the name?" And I told him the name, and he goes, "Sir, this card is only available to owners to give as personal gifts. We very rarely."
Owners, not CEOs, owners.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So anyway,
Holy fuck.
it was very.
Mark, you were
was a-
treated like royalty?
It was a cool moment, and I didn't even know how much was on the card because it was like a blank card. And so I had to ask, like, "How much is it?" And they were like, "It's $400, sir."
And how much was the meal?
Well, you know what? That's a good question. There were three of us there, Satan's Kitten, myself, and a friend of mine who is a dog, not Caesar Milan, but she is a pretty well-known TV dog trainer. Anyway, that $400 didn't cover it. Came pretty close, but it didn't. I had to cough up some extra cash. Expensive,
Marky,
but
you're so
wonderful.
cool. What a cool story, Mark.
Yeah, it was
It's
very
almost
nice.
as cool as me being in Lake Geneva taking this photo.
Do you know what? I trained a dog. I'm not going to mention the name, okay, but I trained a dog for the president of a famous winery, a woman. And when the dog was finished, she gave me a very beautiful bottle of wine as a gift. I knew it was a very, very nice bottle when I saw it. But I remarked to her, "This is not from your winery." And she said, "I know. I wanted to give you a good wine."
Oh,
Isn't that funny?
Guess what, gentlemen? Mr. Goldberg has a caviar brand named after him.
Do I?
Yes, you do.
Ah.
I'll
Dog
give
trainer
you the
brand
name of
caviar.
it. I looked at it the other night. I was like,
Good.
wow, this is spelled the same way. So if you go to Google, you type in the letters MARKYS, it comes up Marky's Caviar.
Well, you know what? That's not my name. So thank you, but my name is with a C.
So there's a caveat.
Well,
do you enjoy caviar? Actually, I when I was in
I like
Geneva,
it.
I got invited.
Yeah.
Listen to this. I got invited. Let me tell you some gossip.
Well,
I'll
you
give
went
some
to
gossip,
F.
okay?
Jean's restaurant.
I did, but I also got invited to a private event. Okay, let me tell you this story. Okay, I got invited to a private event because of Kelso. He is so flirty. He's such a good-looking guy. He got invited to
He is.
LV, and also he got invited to Bukhara. Okay, we got two private events we got invited to because of him. And I got to tell you something. I went to the Louis Vuitton one. I ate so much caviar. I actually don't hate caviar. Can I say that to you?
Yeah, it's nice. I like it on toast points with a little bit of sour cream and onion.
I love this stuff. And I tell you what though.
Actually,
I've
did
been
you
buying
know
this
I got
the-
Hey, Terry, I got
Yes.
At Watches and Wonders, they had the JLC stand. They actually had a caviar cafe, which is a weird. You'd think this is weird. I've even got a box of caviar I have saved, right?
Okay.
From that cafe. And if you super chat me $5, I'll eat this caviar on air now.
I'll tell you what.
Look at that caviar, finest chocolate, caviar, finest chocolate, Polo Club, Jaeger LUXURIA.
So
Look
it's
at
not
that.
really caviar, is it?
Yes, it is. It was caviar. Yes.
But it says chocolate.
Chocolate and caviar mix.
Oh,
Now, I actually washed it out because that would be absolutely feral now. But, yeah, that was my souvenir from Jaeger LUXURIA Watches and Wonders. The caviar chocolate. And you know what? It was actually, I don't know, at Louis Vuitton, they had all these caviar desserts, and the caviar explodes in your mouth like little balls. Boom. Incredible stuff.
What happened to that super chat? There was a super chat that
Yeah, I deleted it. It's animal abuse. SR Bell knows very well I'm a good sport, but I draw the line at animal abuse.
Thank you, Marky, for helping me out today, Marky. I love you. By the way, guys, so let's have a talk. Realistic Grail. We're going to end this stream soon. For me, let me tell you, please check out Green Rush, $10. Mark is the bravest Homo sapien dog trainer ever.
The greatest.
the greatest.
Greatest.
That says greatest, but I appreciate it.
Greatest. I think he just means B and G are very close. Guys, my realistic grail is this watch here. I really hope.
Super chat.
There you go.
He already ate it. That's the problem.
Will Money, $5.
But you
Eat
already
the
ate
caviar. Eat the caviar.
Now you got to pretend to eat it. Exactly. There we go.
That was convincing. He scoffed it. Done.
He did scoff it. Scarfed it.
Done and dusted.
Is it
I got to
scarf
tell
or
you,
scarf?
for me, this watch is absolute my grail. I want to take it out to more places. It's been with me a few times. Hong Kong, Sydney. I really want to use this watch. What is your realistic grail? Let's go through everybody's realistic grail. That's my realistic grail. Mark, you've got the gold sub.
I'm done. That's it. I got one.
You know what? Happiness is being content with what you have.
Exactly.
Okay? This has told us he wants a 16610. Would you want the Kermit or the black?
The black, of course, the black.
Okay. Yeah, I agree with you. I always loved the black better myself. And we've got
beer and fries.
Oh, that's it. Bateman, what is your grail? You said your Explorer realistic grail.
Realistic grail. I'm going to go with ceramic panda. That's what I'm going to go with.
Ooh, ceramic panda. That's a good watch, Mark. What do you think?
I don't like mine very. I mean, I like having it because it's so hard to get. So I like the idea of the watch more. I liked hunting it more than I.
Question for you, Mark.
Yes.
Have you tried on this current generation and the previous generation?
Yeah. Well, I have the previous Panda.
Because supposedly they've made them larger, haven't they?
Yeah. It would be interesting to wear it to see if it feels better.
Archie, I'll tell you what.
It would just be no. Actually, you won't. It would feel interesting to know whether it felt different. I like the look of it, but here's the thing. I like the subdials on the old one better and the size of the new one. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think.
I feel like it's a mixture, the new one. I really like the previous generation. And I think that'll probably be a bit cheaper, wouldn't it?
How big is your wrist?
I fluctuate between 6.5 inches to around maybe 6.7, 6.8.
You know what? Then you could, I think it would wear nicely on your wrist. You start to get 7 and
the previous?
Yeah. Because it wears a little small. It wears like a 39. But that's going to be fine on you. I have a 7.
Yeah, I like that. See, when I wear my Explorer 39, I feel like maybe it's a touch too big, and I could have gone with the 36.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I think you would probably like it then. You get over 7 inches, which is where I am, and then it starts to feel a little small.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Terry.
Guys, that is the show for today.
Oh, no,
Thank
it's
you
over.
so much.
Terry didn't get to tell his story.
Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your journey. That's the most important thing. Check out the Archie Luxury channel. I've just released the video, My Watch Collection, August 2025, State of the Collection. And check out the Paul Pluta channel. I've got a video on my Grail watch. Bit of a story there. Check them out. Put a comment. And we will be back tomorrow. Guys, I want to thank everybody upvote. Let's thank the punters. Guys, you've got to realize these shows here, please, guys, please understand these are tough times. I don't want people stealing my content, okay?
Archie.
I don't want anybody stealing my content. Now, the reason I say that is that I honestly... If somebody steals my content, it's why do I do that? And there's nothing worse than someone making nasty comments about the effort of my show. Guys, please understand, I put a lot of effort into this. If it's shit, if it sucks, well, I won't do it anymore. Simple as that. It's simple as that. I try and provide good entertainment value. Let's go and thank our super chatters because they make this show possible. We have got Memovox, MT85, Madman, Little Dave, Esoteric, Sir Premium, MT85, Mac Lobster, MT85, Timely Behavior, MT85, Mike Hammer,
It's not MT85.
Mac Lobster, MT85, Mac Lobster,
Not
MT85, Black Cat 997, MT85.
Why are you saying
Campy-
MT85? It's not Go back.
It is MT85.
Yes, I know, but read what does it say there?
MTKP2.
It's because the handles are changed,
Yes,
Mark,
I know,
but it
he
is
changed his
MT85.
handle, I know, but
Black Cat 8997, SR Bell, MT85. SR Bell, Mac Lobster, SR Bell, Black Cat 997, SR Bell, Black Cat 997, Black Cat 997, SR Bell, Green Rush, and Will Money. That is the show. I'm going on the Fleischman show soon. We will see you tomorrow, guys. And I want to thank my show sponsor. Who's my sponsor? It's David SW. They renewed my contract for another 6 months. Please, guys, if you are buying and selling, go to David SW if you're in America. Hi, guys. It's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW.